which means they have made $2.2 million US from just game passes and paid access. Hey, what's up guys, I'm Evan Bear One. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Roblox Developer Exchange. It's basically the thing that allows Roblox developers to convert their Robux into real US dollars. I'm going to be talking about kind of what games make the most money and what it is for normal developers who maybe don't have a popular game, but a decently large game, like maybe 500 players or somewhere around there, and how much they could make and how much you could make if you start developing as well. Now, I will address here is if you are making games just for the money, your game probably will not be on the front page. I mean, obviously, when you're creating games, you need to have commitment to actually make it as good as possible, as fun as possible. And my advice for you is to make a game you actually want to play. If you don't want to play the game, if you think the game would be boring yourself, then you shouldn't be developing the game. Or if you're not having fun making the game, you shouldn't develop it. So that's my advice to you. But let's jump into the video. Let's talk about Roblox Dev Exchange and some of the top games. So if you guys have never looked at this, I'm pretty sure you can actually only find this page here if you have OBC. I may be wrong though, you might be able to see it if you do not, but it says here, the Roblox Developer Exchange, also known as Devex, allows you to earn money by creating awesome games on Roblox. Once you earn 100,000 Robux or more, you are eligible to convert your virtual earnings to real-world cash. You must have OBC, at least 100,000 Robux, verified email address, valid Devex portal account, which basically means you have to apply for Devex and they have to accept you. You have to be 13 years or older and a community member in good standing, which means you have to comply to the TOS. So those are the things that you basically have to do to Devex. Now, here are the current rates for Devex. 100,000 Robux is $350. 250,000 Robux is $875. 500,000 Robux is $1,750. 1 million Robux is $3,500. 2 million, $7,000. 4 million, $14,000. 10 million, $35,000. 20 million, $70,000. 40 million, $140,000. 80 million, $280,000, 150 million is $525,000, and then 300 million Robux is $1,050,000 USD. So that's a massive amount of money that Roblox developers can be creating, but are people actually making 300 million Robux? Let's actually find that out. So if you go to this sort here that is on the front page called Top Earning, you will actually find the games that are making the most money on Roblox. So as you can see, there's Welcome to Bloxburg, Jailbreak, Mining Simulator, Bee-Swarm Simulator, Royale High School, Phantom Forces, etc, etc, etc. So these are the top games that have been making the most money over the past couple weeks. But let's first off go and look at Welcome to Bloxburg. Welcome to Bloxburg, for one, is paid access, which means you have to actually pay to play the game. And it's also been out since basically 2014, maybe 2015, somewhere around there. This game has basically been on Top Earning since it came out and has still been on Top Earning and has really never left, which means this game is making the most money out of any other Roblox game. So I have a plugin called Roblox Sales by Already Pro. There's going to be a link for it in the description of the video. There are some fake ones out there, so make sure you get the one that is in the link. But we have this plugin here which allows me to basically see how much money the game has made off of paid access as well as game passes. Now we can't see what they've made off of developer products, which are the things in-game that last for, you know, a certain amount of time. So like, let's say you buy extra health in a game, or you buy money in a game or whatever. Those are dev products. You can buy them more than one time, while game passes you can only buy once. So obviously dev products give a lot of money, so we won't be able to see all of the money that they've made off of this, but we will be able to see a good amount of it. So to get Roblox sales to work, what you have to do is you actually have to click on store, and then what that does, it'll bring up the sales, and it'll say the total amount of Robux they've made off of game passes, not including dev products. So first off, they have made 538,800,430 Robux just off of game passes. They've made a lot of money just from the game passes, and then they also have paid access. But if you want to convert the amount of Robux that they've made into USD without doing the math, there's another program you can download on the Google Chrome store. It'll be linked below as well. And it is called Robux to Dollars Display. All you have to do is install it, and it'll tell you how much your Robux is worth. So if we go up here, it tells me that my 30,000 Robux Devex is $76. And it will do the same for the game passes and the paid access sales. So if we see 538 million Robux, that's somewhere around $1,800,000 Devex rates that they have made off of this game. And you can actually check your math by going to the Google calculator and doing 350 divided by 100,000, which will give you 0.0035. And basically what that means is that is the dollar amount that you are getting per Robux, which obviously is less than $1, or less than a penny even. But if you do that times 538,800,430, which we'll type that in here, 538,800,430, it should give you 1,885,801. And if we go back here, we will see that exact same number, 1,885,801.5 even. So we got that. So that's basically to check the math to make sure that the plugin is up to date with the current Devex rates, because Devex rates do change. They have been going up lately. We don't expect them to ever go back down, but 2 years ago, they actually used to be, for 100,000 Robux, it was like $150 or something crazy like that. It was not very good, but they've been going up ever since then. So far, Welcome to Bloxburg, just from game passes, has made $1.8 million. But there's also paid access, which it says here on the plugin that they've made $344,806 from that. So we're gonna add plus 344,806, which means they have made $2.2 million US from just game passes and paid access. But don't forget, guys, they also have dev products, and we have no idea what that amount is going to be, so I'm not even going to factor that in. But just remember, they have made over $2.2 million either way, even if they didn't have dev products. So that's still a crazy amount of money that the top Roblox game has ever made. So if we go back to top earning and then we go to Jailbreak, Jailbreak is number 2. They have made quite a bit as well, but not as much as Welcome to Bloxburg. Once again, if you click on the store, it'll show you how much they've made from game passes. Jailbreak has never been paid access, so there's no money that they've made from that. They probably would have made a lot more if they had it as paid access, but they decided to make it free. So they have made 923 million Robux just off of game passes. If you guys remember, Welcome to Bloxburg only made like 500 million Robux off of their game passes, so Jailbreak made basically 400 million more Robux off of their game passes. But don't forget, they also have the rocket boosts in Jailbreak and the cash that you can buy in the game, which are developer products, and they're probably making a ton, especially off of the rocket fuel. So Jailbreak has made $3.2 million off of just their game passes. And if you guys remember, Welcome to Bloxburg made $2.2 million from their paid access and game passes. But Welcome to Bloxburg is higher up on the sales, which basically means that they have made easily over $1 million more from the developer products. So that means that Welcome to Bloxburg has probably made close to $4 million, if not more, total between game passes, dev products, and paid access. But Jailbreak still has made quite a bit, and they've probably made over $4 million as well because of their dev products as well. Now, if we go to Mining Sim, they've probably made a lot more from dev products just like all the other games. Dev products are the main source of revenue for a lot of these games, but still, they've made 300 million Robux from game passes, which is about $1.1 million dollars off of their game passes. Bee Swarm Simulator is number 4, but they only have 3 game passes, so they haven't made as much money from their game passes. It's more developer products for this game, even more than the other 3 games that we've already mentioned. So it says here for their game passes, they've only made $243,000, but we can assume that they've made quite a bit more if you look at number 1, 2, and 3, just from their dev products. And then lastly, number 5 is Royale High School. Once again, they have a lot of dev products, but they have made 31 million Robux just off of their game passes, which is $110,000. So these are the top 5 games on Roblox for the money that they've made. So they've made quite a bit, but that is the top games. That's not the average developer who just made a game and they're now starting to make a little bit of money. So now we're going to go to the popular sort and find a game with about 500 players and see how much they've made. We have 2 different games here that have somewhere around 500 players playing right now. One is Apocalypse Rising, which is an older game, and the other one is Book of Monsters that actually just came out a couple weeks ago. So if we look at Apocalypse Rising, obviously we still cannot see their developer products, and they do have some in the game. They're the crate skins for the guns and different things like that. But we can see their game passes, and they have quite a few, which means they have made 63 million Robux off of their game passes. So that's a good amount, $220,000. But of course they have had 187 million visits on their game. This has been a big game. It used to be even more popular back then. So this is an extreme example for a game that has around 500 players, which is why we're also going to look at Book of Monsters. Book of Monsters came out probably somewhere around a month ago, somewhere around there, and they have made a decent amount of money as well. They have 4 million visits and obviously a lot less than Apocalypse Rising. And it says they have 1,600 players, but that's between all of the different things that Roblox are on, like PC, mobile, and all that. On PC, they only have about 500 right now. They've made 600,000 Robux, which is about $2,000 off of their game passes, which that's pretty good. So that's like a good estimate about, you know, what a mid-popular game on Roblox would be making. Obviously, if you're a new developer, because these people have been making games for a very long time, if you're a new developer, then you're probably not going to make that much, but you could. It's definitely a possibility. So to sum that up, a lot of developers are making thousands and thousands of dollars off of their Roblox games every single month. Some of them, like Welcome to Bloxburg and Jailbreak, could be making close to $1 million every single month as well. But of course, that is not always normal for all Roblox games, so not everything's going to be making that much. If you guys go make a game, you might make a couple $1,000s. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens if you guys make a game. And also, if you do make a game, make sure you message me over on Discord or reply down in the comments, whatever it is. Contact me if you guys make a game. I'll check it out. And yeah, I just wanted to make that video kind of explaining how much Roblox developers make every single month and just overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. We're getting pretty close to 10,000 subscribers. If you guys want to subscribe as well, that'd be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later.